And finally, we have Lorraine Hanson, who I didn't even know was here. And she's going to present for Dflaherty. Wow.
Congratulations to all the new inductees tonight. And it gives me a great pleasure to be the presenter for Dflaherty, who is to be inducted to the Hall of Fame in the Pioneer Division. And I guess I will be doing some of the talking for him because, you know, when people reach a certain age, it's a little hard for them to do some of the things that we did when we were younger. But Dick, this is a great tribute to you. Your dad, PC, started in 1938 with 6 lanes on University and Raymond, which was probably before you were in my time. In 1949, he moved and built 12 lanes in a little shopping strip on the corner of Snelling and Larpenteur. That's when I became acquainted with the Flaherty family in the 1950s. I'd go up there and Dick and his dad would always be there, ready to greet people, ready to help, make you feel at home. Dick always wore a white apron because he had many tasks to perform at that time. And there was not a great staff there. There was probably him, and later on his brother Pat came, and there was Kenny Rust. Kenny Rust, a lot of us knew him. He was around for a long time. But Dick sometimes threw that white apron away because he took time to bowl. He bowled in some leagues. He became an avid bowler. He had a 300. He won many awards and trophies. He found time to go to the Peterson Classic, which was in Chicago, which a lot of the older fellows know all about that. But he always was there to work and try to work with the bowlers and make them feel at home. In 1959, PC retired. And at that time, Dick felt he had enough knowledge and enough business sense that he wanted to expand. In 1963, the Arden Bowl was opened with 24 lanes. At that time, Brian Hovey was working at the driving range. And from there, he came over and joined the Flaherty family at their lanes. In 1963, when the new center opened, Dick spent many hours working there to see that everything went right. Then in 1978, he felt there was enough bowlers around, we can expand. So they expanded to now what is 36 lanes and a great place to bowl and be with your friends. And of course, all during this time, his family was behind him. Pat, who now is no longer with us, he's probably up there watching us here tonight and saying, what a great job has been done. And during this time, he was more or less the quiet person in back, backing up Dick during all the work he had to be done. And when they opened these 36 lanes as now, there is a full kitchen, a lounge, restaurant, an event center. There's not only bowling, they have a lot of other activities that people can go there and enjoy. This has all been done because the family stuck together. And this is one of the only bowling lanes that is family owned in the country. There have been others, but as they kind of fell apart because the families didn't stick together like the Flahertys did. And right now, Dick's son, Tom, is the manager of the lounge, along with Dick's daughter, Lisa. And they do a fine job, and it's a lot of fun to go there. Also, Pat's son, Dan, now is the general manager of the lanes. And he does a terrific job with his staff. They have a staff that never wants to quit. Brian Hovey, I think, has been there for over 40 years. He decided to retire a month ago, but he still hangs around because he can't be away from it. And then there's Gordy Miller, who is the maintenance manager, I guess. He's another one that's been there forever. And he probably doesn't think about quitting yet. And you can see why. Because if you're working for people like this, you don't want to quit. You want to be just there to be with them all the time. Not to be forgotten are the wives. Alice, who is the wife of Dick, and Beverly, who is the wife of Pat. Beverly now is the CEO of the Flaherty Lanes, which I think she's done a wonderful job to keep all this family going. And now we're going into another generation. Dan's son, Adam, is starting there. And hopefully this is going to carry on for more generations to come. And we all have to look back, because if it was not for Dick Flaherty and his brother Pat keeping this going over all these years, we would not see the business they have at this time. And I guess I will close, and I know Dick would love to come up here and accept his plaque. He's probably a little unable to do a lot of speaking in that, but I would like to introduce his wife at this time, and please stand as I introduce you. Alice's wife is here with him. Pat's wife, Beverly, who is the CEO now, is here. Along with her son Dave, who is one of the working people there. Her son Dan, please stand, Dan. You're the general manager, and keep that place going. Dick's other son Tom, and his sister Lisa. You'll see them in the lounge. They serve a great breakfast and give you a lot of entertainment. So at this time, I again want to thank the Flaherty family. I was happy to be a part of them for all these years, and hope I can continue to be there with you guys for some more time. And again, thank you. And now we would like to present, if we can have Dick come up here and accept his plaque in recognition.
Dick, I'd like to congratulate you on this wonderful award, and I'm not going to try and pin you. So I will hand your plaque and your certificate to him. Tim? Yeah, right. There you go.
Well, I have nothing much to say except thank you for this nice honor.
Thank you very much. Wow.